You know I had to. You know I had to. Go back. Go back. Hello, Jupiter. Good morning. Hello, everyone. Welcome. There is scratches on your face. Good afternoon. No, no morning. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. I'm Francesca Robertson, a doctor of sorts. I assume you've heard about Mr. Hungerford. It seems to be the talk of the town already. I'm used to dealing with maladies of an occult nature, but black eyes are certainly unusual. I would say. I've heard of something like this before, but I don't see how it could be the same thing. Hi, baby. Either way, I'm hopeful of an evocant will have some effect. Evocant. Okay, hi, it's right. It's Strange Antiquities. Welcome back. These stone items weigh the same as a man's heart. According to popular myth, the truth is a little less dramatic, but the weight of these items is nevertheless important and should not stray more than a hair from precisely a pound. They are certainly on the chest of those in a they are placed on the chest of those in a coven to draw them out. These stone items. Okay. So, a pound. Okay, no. No. Stone items. Okay, that one is a good one. That one is a good one. Okay. This one is a contender, this one is not. Okay? No. Feel it's you. Very good. The item is made of stone. Weighing the items using my scales shows it is exactly a pound. Perfect. Oh, I can move these. What the hell? I had a quiet chat with Edmund Bishop and the Guilty Ram last night. He's always got an interesting story to tell, but last night he was different. I can tell he's worried, which has got me worried too. I know it's not much, but I'd like a shield charm all the same. Sure thing. Shield charm. Generic charms of protection have little to offer than skilled thaumaturge, but can have some small effect. An oshadic spirit or wandering shroud will not abide them, for example. Such charms make use of the art of symbology, an ancient and somewhat, say, primitive component of thaumaturgy. They can be made from a variety of materials, though rarely precious metals. Cheap. Cheap. I saw that. Something said cheap. It was cheap. Weathered. Nothing to remark. I have nothing to remark. Raised detailing. Something about it being cheap. Hold on. Bronze. Polished and smooth. These carvings have been marked. Polished. Cool and smooth. It's a shield charm. Bronze, yellow, and white. A cheap material of some kind, probably pewter. Okay. What is this symbol right here? Hold on. This symbol. Protection. Yep. That one's it. There we go. Identify 10 items. Perfect. John's anvil. Okay. Hi. What's my spider doing, dude? Hugh Langston. Hello, Hugh. Nice to meet you. There's something I wanted to show you. I didn't like the look of it, so I left it where I found it. What if it's cursed? It was hanging behind an old shed, all overgrown with ivory. Let me draw you a quick map there. Thank you kindly, dear. Interesting. The shed is actually a wooden summer house that looks out over the pond, but it's clear that it hasn't been used in some time. Thick brambles claw their way up and over one side of the structure, and ivy covers the rest of it in mottled green cloak. I find what I'm looking for to the rear. Parts of the ivy have been torn away recently, revealing an amulet hanging from a rusted nail. Something else catches my eye as I reach for it, and I notice that there is another pendant hanging next to it, almost completely hidden in the ivy. Very good. Okay. Well. Hello, Verona. Eli's picked a bad time to leave Undermere. I've come from Hungerford. Hold on, dear. From Hungerford House. I've come from the Wait, hold on, Verona. Where I've been helping Dr. Robertson and looking for any clues about what happened there. There wasn't much to go on. I did find a shattered oceanic vessel, but whatever did this was no creeping dark. There's a strange black stain on the flagstone floor that I didn't like the look of, and the ravens very unusual, but at least they seem to have dispersed. I don't know what to make of it. I'm going to take a trip to Gleeston Castle to see if Edmund Bishop can shed any light on their behavior. Why come talk to me about it? But first, I would like a vestiger. Whatever this is, we don't want it spreading. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. A vestiger. A vestiger can be used to prevent the spread of disease and pestilence. Among other oddities, flames burn pale blue in their presence. White hair, cold. I have nothing to remark. It seems to make the hair stand on the back of my neck. Polished. Nothing to remark, nothing to remark. Warmer than you would expect. I'm not quite sure what you would like. A vestiger. Poison, paralysis, life, confusion, death, calm, deception, fear, foresight, fortune, ashes, eel, vinegar, wax. Ow, kitty, that hurts, buddy. Cold, rebirth. That helps me not. Can be used to prevent the spread of disease and pestilence. Among other oddities, flames burn pale blue in their presence. Oh, I see. Or do I... Pale blue, huh? Oh! That is so cool! What the hell? That was amazing. 2 days earlier, the writer and his fellow adventurer were deep underground exploring the tunnels below the Kirkhead Tower when they made a discovery. Their elation at their find would soon turn to horror. Okay. Tell me where we're going. It's a key. It's a key. Are we going to be able to open that thing? Hi, sweet baby. Hi. After a disagreement between two houses, I was buried behind lock and key. Lock and key, huh? Between lock and key. There's no way. Between 7 and 13. 7 and 13. No freaking way, dude. A large flat slab and granite marks the otherwise empty field. It bears an inscription. Here I thought they were just being dumb and writing lock with an E. And then I had a split second thought of like, "Ah, that's a name. It has to be a name." On this spot in the year 1813, Arthur Key did shoot and kill. Wait, what? A large flat slab of the granite marks the otherwise empty field. It bears an inscription. On this spot in the year 1813, Arthur Key did shoot and kill the beloved horse of the Wellington Loch. Okay. Buried at the foot of the slab, I find an unlocked chest containing a handful of legal documents as well as a pistol and another item that catches my attention. Okay. And yet another one. Very well. Hi, Jupiter. Eli. Well, the shop is still standing. That's something. Say what you will about Undermere, but this town is never quiet for long. I leave for a few days and suddenly everyone's talking about ravens and curses. I'm going to need to find Verona to get up to speed on what's going on. At least I didn't come away from Ravenglass empty-handed. I can always rely on quiet Susan to unearth an uninteresting trinket or two. And you just leave me in charge. Thanks, Eli. The Doctor. Okay. Francesca Robertson. Growing up, Francesca's father was her hero when he died suddenly and tragically in a mysterious incident. Mysterious. Nobody seemed able to willing to give her the answers she demanded, and she grew tired of being fed the same stories that she knew could not be true. As she entered adulthood, she learned how to find things out for herself, and what she learned opened her mind to a world she hadn't known existed. A world of occult maladies and dark articles. She learned about Tormund's paralysis, Hobbs' fear, and Sapphire Curse, and she learned that these maladies could be cured. Hello, Edith. I am not a good person. I'm pushing away the only people I care about. I can tell. Help me do better, please. I have to change, but I don't know how. Take that off, first of all. What do you have that can help me banish my inner demons and make these changes stick this time? Inner demons. Change. Inner demons and change. Or change. Hornshackle. Okay. Hornshackle. Or... where was it? They're not held in high regard. Of wisdom shows. You maybe? There we go. Hello, Doctor. The evoking didn't snap Mr. Hungerford out of it, unfortunately. Damn. It's strange, at times he appears almost awake, but he is deep in some kind of trance and I can't get anything out of him. He seems to be searching for something. I'm beginning to suspect that is beyond my skill set, but I'm not willing to give up so easily. I know it's a bad idea, but I'm going to need a sleep vessel to get me through this week. Okay. Aren't you a doctor? 6 points of a sleep vessel are said to represent the 6 thaumic disciplines: Selenic, Dradic, Nautic, Metic. Okay. They help people to stay awake beyond any natural limits by storing their fatigue. Over time and repeated use, they become more and more difficult to handle, as though the undreamed nightmares within are beginning to seep out. 6 point. You? The mind. Engraved symbols, cool and smooth. I have nothing to remark. A sense of crackling energy fills the depths of my mind. Maybe you. No, it's not you. 6 point. You? Neither. Okay. Let's try. So let anything break up. Okay. Sleep vessel. Hmm. I have nothing to remark. Golden stone. No. Bronze wood. Dark green gemstone. Rough, smooth, engraved. Nothing to remark. I have nothing to remark. Let's see. You're a plant. You're a plant. Hi, baby. He got up. He sat up. He sat up. Weathered. Nothing to remark. I have nothing to remark. Ow. Well, a sleep vessel. It's also 6 points. I don't know about this one though. This one is not 6 points. Let's try this one. If not, I need a hint. 6-pointed item. Correct. Which is this. There was technically this. You're not 6 points, are you? Hi, baby. Oh my god. Oh my god. Rough and gnarled. No way it's this. Correct. It is not that. Dead. I don't know. Oh, it's only this. Roll. I have to roll. Always have to roll on the first one. How rude. Let's do that one. Hello? Just trying to bank. Damn. Rude. Ugh. Wow. That's a terrifying sound. Holy crap. I almost died. Did you see that? Okay, buddy, you are making this extremely difficult. You know that? Wow. 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 You're joking. You're joking. Yes, dear. That's crazy. That's crazy. Go, go, go. If you're gonna get on the bed, go. That's crazy. Ow. No, I don't need those. Do you want to get on the bed? You can get on the bed if you want. I'm not telling you you can't. That's crazy. It's gonna kill me. No. I need a moon. I need a moon. Okay, okay. Hold on. I'm gonna put you on the bed. Put you on the bed. Ow, ow. Well, that's not my fault. You didn't want to be there. It's not my fault. Okay. 6-pointed item. A 6-pointed item. 6-pointed item. Do I have a 6-pointed item? Other than I have this, I have this, I have this. What else is a 6-pointed item? Do I have it? I do not. I do not. You are not 6-pointed either. I don't have a sleep vessel. Do I? Silver and gold. Warmth and vibrating energy. I have nothing to remark. I have nothing to remark. Those are not 6-pointed. This is 4. This is 4. This is technically 6, but I did not like it. I knew that already. Could use perception to narrow down my search. If any of my 6-pointed items feel difficult to handle, I'll know I'm on the right track. Difficult to handle. Polished rough. Nothing. Difficult to handle. Has an energy about it. It's not rust, it's blood. Leaves a mark on my fingertips. Okay. Difficult to handle. Flickers in the depths of my mind. I have nothing to remark. Common smooth. Okay. Difficult to handle. Nothing to remark. Withered flesh grim. There's a darkness to it. Somewhat painful. Maybe it is that. You? It is you. Okay. Reveals a darkness inside. Resonance compass. Okay. Althea Shay. Many years ago, I owned a silent breath, but it was already old when I inherited it, and its power died soon after. It's about time I replaced it. No long story? No, right into it. Silent breath. There are those that consider the white heart of a prize to be claimed, but there is no glory to be had from killing such a noble guardian of the forest. The silent breath contains a small token taken from a living white stag. While the stag lives, the item will retain its power, allowing the bearer to sense danger before it arrives. Oh, this? A white hare. Potential trophy of a white stag. On closer inspection, my senses come alive. An elvastone. Very good. It's just a random plant. Hello, good day to you, Rufus. I've always wanted to try a dataless link. I have personal interest in the celestial branch, so I'm not completely new to such things, nor am I ignorant of the risks, and now I have a good reason for it. I need to take care of some roof repairs, and this would seem the safest way to approach it. I'm sure. Let's see. A powerful object capable of producing a levitation field. The field is extremely fragile, however, so it would be prudent not to take risks. This item are surprisingly light in weight. They design vary, but they might point to some facet of flight, a feather or the wings of a bird, for example. This? Pinkish and white feather. Soft, cool, and smooth. It has a smell like rotten egg. I have nothing to remark. Light as a feather, you say? That's not light as a feather at all. You? Maybe? Rough and pitted. I have nothing to remark. I have nothing to remark. It is, encouraging Correct, is what it is. A feather. A feather. Surprisingly cool. Iron. Okay. It's not this. Nothing to remark. Those are leaves. Sounds muffled in its present, warm, polished. Orange gemstone, wood, and gold. Let's bring it up. Quite unpleasant to touch. Was expecting it to smell worse than it does. Slate. What? He's yelling. He's yelling. What? You're the one that left, man. Feels a little warmer than I expect. Nothing to remark. Nothing to remark. What? Yes. Both louder and clearer. Okay. Cool. That was interesting. Raised detailing. I have nothing to remark. Nothing to remark. Hey, the trash. What did I tell you about the trash? What did I tell you about the trash, man? Fossilized creature of some sort. He is literally not listening to me. Slight out of body feeling like my hands belongs to someone else. Giddy! Hey, the plastic, man! Stop! Enough with the plastic, dude. Should I try this? Just slow down and think carefully. Okay, it's not that. It can't be any of these. Fills me with a sense of foreboding. Hard and somewhat. Oh my god, this cat. Óyeme. Quítate. Oh god. My god. Annoying. And I can't touch these. Light as a feather. Light as a feather. None of these give me light as a feather. I am stuck. Do I not have it? Maybe? I don't think I do. Bird-shaped item on the wing scales to make sure it's lightweight. Bird-shaped item. Bird-shaped item. This one? Really? Oh. Connection to flight using my wing scales to confirm is very lightweight. Ah. Okay. It's very it's very like, it doesn't really give good hints about whether it's like an actual item or a pendant. You know, so I confuse myself. What the hell? The ravens are back, I see. Looks like it's going to be worse this time. Sorry. After speaking to Verona, I've come to extend an open invitation to visit Gleeston Castle. My family has lived there for generations, and I know there are artifacts that would be of use to you, gathering dust in hidden corners. All I ask is that you stay out of the South Tower and the master bedroom. Use the button on the left to change maps? Okay. Stay out of the South Tower and the master bedroom. Very well. Piled up on the reading desk, I find books of ornithology alongside bestiaries of old world. You can learn a lot about a person from the books that they read. So I'm sure. What are you? Here's something to get you started. Walk past the main staircase and turn left. Follow that corridor down the end and go through the door on the left. There's a small plinth in the corner of the room with an item on it that you are welcome to. I never did like it anyway. Turn left. When you enter. When you enter, you turn left. You turn left. Follow the... Wait. Walk past the main staircase. The main staircase? And turn left. Down the corridor to the end of the door, turn left. There's a small plinth in the corner of the room. I must have taken the wrong turn. Oh, shoot. That is not good. Okay. The main... Turn left. You can't turn left here, darling. In the plinths. Corner of the room that I never did like. To the vaults. Of the main staircase. Walk past the main staircase. Which I assume would be... Okay. Follow the corridor down to the end and go through the door to the left. Through the door to the left. Through the door to the left? This one? Ah, the plinth is not hard to spot. In the corner of the room next to a small writing desk, a glass jar houses the object mentioned in Edmund's note. As I gather the item and turn to leave, my eye is drawn to a green book on the desk. The author's name is of particular interest. I pick it up and find Edmund on my way out, who encourages me to take it. I try to insist on paying for it at least, but he won't entertain the idea. Oh, very nice indeed. Let's see, where else can we go? What did he say? He said the South Tower, the Hardwick Tower, or the master bedroom. Very good. Long dining table fills a room more often used as intellectual dinner parties. Still, it holds an occasion, but there's nothing to find here. Okay, the ballroom conservatory. Potted plants line the edges, wren, Jacobsworth, and camphor among them. It's peaceful, save for the distant chirp of birds, but it's time to move on. We must be looking. The smells and sounds of cooking greet me as I enter the castle kitchen. Simmering stews and clinking pots, hard stairs make my presence conspicuous, so I leave it to them. Okay. Courtyard it is. Neat hedgerows and warm pillars. Gravel crunch are the only sound. There's no need to linger. Very well. This was a mistake. We end the day. That was enough for me. At the end of a long passageway, after days spent clearing away dangerous rockfalls, the duo came upon a chamber. In it, they found a small stone tomb, too small to contain human remains. As opposed to something more sinister, perhaps. That, I bet you anything, is another location. It is, in fact, lest you be wrong about a lot of things, and maybe it's not this. Oh, you're joking. Oh god, I love these games, I really do. A portrait of some dead lord eyes. Wait, a portrait of some dead lord eyes me suspiciously as I enter the room and start absentmindedly opening drawers. The room is cold and austere, and I'm about to leave when I spot a crate under the chest of drawers. This could be something. The goddess. Alright, well, that's enough. That is enough for me. Oh my god, there's more down here? What the hell? No! It's even worse than I thought. Okay, that's it for this episode. Thank you so much for joining me and for keeping me company, everyone. I really appreciate it. I will see you in the next one. You have a great rest of your... Jesus, this is loud. Morning, day, and or night. Goodbye!